Hello everybody. I got the Hobbking power box, which I call a power expander. They actually have an ignition kill built right in. Usually you got to kill it with your remote ignition. Well, they have it actually already in. Let's turn it on here. It's all powered up. If you come out of channel 8 in your receiver, I got a fry sky here. Come out of channel 8, loop it back around and plug that in to the CD where it says CDI here. Plug that in out of your channel 8 directly into that. And then there's two other ways you can do it. Get power to down here. That controls down here. This is the inside. This is the out, and I just have the out hooked up to this light right here. When I turn the power on, you can hook a battery. You're supposed to hook a battery into it. You can. I actually have it coming out of where channel 8 usually plugs. Go back here into the switch. Turn the switch on. Switch comes on. Lights flash. It's on. But there's no power coming out, light's not on. Now if I turn my ignition on, it comes on. That comes on, and that comes on. Turn it back off, goes off. Turn it back on, comes on. It's got a built-in ignition kill already in to the power box. So you don't need this. A lot of people are going to say, oh, you need a separate battery. You should have a separate battery on your ignition. Yeah, you probably should. But if you're looking for the extra weight, so then you just want to use this and the switch. You still got to have a switch, I found out. I'll explain that. You know, and you can just plug your battery into that side after you come out of the switch. Plug into the switch and in. Because if I turn off this main switch, turn the system off, and turn it back on, it stays on. For some reason, it's staying on. And I got it off on my controller. Actually, it's working opposite now than it's supposed to. But if you turn the ignition off and turn it back on, it's working the right way. See? You got to have a switch. See, now it's working like it's supposed to. Because when you turn this off, I'll leave the power on. Turn it back on. Now it's working right. Anyways, I would put it on a switch. Make sure you put it in a switch. Because sometimes it stays on. No matter if you have your ignition off, like right now it's off, and it's off there, it's coming on. But sometimes I notice when I turn it off, leave it for a second, turn it back on. Well, it has been coming back on. Oh, there it did. See, it's on. And the switch is off. See, now it's actually staying on all the time. I can switch it, nothing. Stays on and off. But as soon as you turn the switch off, it goes off, turn it back on. See, now it's where it's supposed to be. Turn on, off, on, off. So make sure if you use it, put it on here. If you still want to use this, go ahead. I'm not sure. This is a brand new plane. I don't even have the motor on it yet, as you can see. I'm just putting it together. But I wanted to figure the CDI out. I'm probably, myself, going to run a separate battery and strap it in. That's what I originally planned. Actually, that's where I had this hooked up. I had this in there, if you watch on my other videos. But I think I'm just going to put a separate battery just for the ignition, so then I'm not missing, causing feedbacks or nothing, especially since I'm going to go through this. But I'm going to try it. Talk to you guys later.